What's the worst thing you ever found out about someone you knew? A few years after my husband died, I was living alone. Life felt very lonely. One of the few people I talked to regularly was my neighbor. We would chat about gardening, flowers, and fixing things around our homes. He was friendly, funny, and always seemed kind. Over time, I developed a crush on him. I never planned to do anything about it because he was married. Still, after losing my husband, it felt nice to have someone who made me smile again. His wife had a young son from a previous relationship, and they looked like a happy family. The boy was always polite and quiet whenever I saw him. Then one winter morning changed everything. A snowstorm had hit during the night. I was getting ready for work when I heard loud banging outside. At first I thought it was the wind. Then I heard a child crying and yelling. The sound made my heart sink. I looked out the window and saw my neighbor's stepson standing outside in the snow. He was wearing a light jacket, regular shoes, and no socks. He was pounding on the front door and begging to be let back inside. He looked cold, scared, and desperate. I immediately opened my door and told him to come inside. His hands were shaking from the cold. I wrapped him in a blanket, gave him a pair of warm socks, and found an old sweater that had belonged to my late husband. After a few minutes, he asked if he could use my phone. The first person he called was his biological father. In a small voice, he asked him to come pick him up. He tried to sound brave, but I could tell he had been crying. After the call, he sat quietly at my kitchen table and stared at the floor. I didn't ask questions. I just stayed with him until his father arrived. About half an hour later, his father pulled into my driveway. The boy quickly ran outside and got into the car. Before leaving, he turned around and gave me a small wave. I waved back and watched them drive away. At the time, I thought it was just a family argument. A few days later, I learned the truth. The neighbor I had trusted and secretly liked had been abusing his stepson. According to what people later found out, the boy had refused to do something he wanted, so he threw him out of the house during a snowstorm. I felt sick when I heard that. The man I thought was kind and caring was actually hiding something terrible. Every conversation I had ever had with him suddenly felt different. The little boy eventually went to live with his biological father, and his mother left the man. I haven't seen the boy in years, but I still think about him sometimes.